Hey everybody, sorry about the state of my nails. Thank you so much for coming to my channel or Instagram page or Facebook page, whichever platform you are watching this on. Today, as you can see, I have a double unboxing for you. I want to say that this is not sponsored in whatsoever way, but I will be sending a copy of this video over to Crafthub in case they want to, make any changes to the future way they do things. As you can see right here, they are from Crafthub. This particular painting right here, I saw somebody unbox it on YouTube, and I kept seeing the ad everywhere, all over Facebook. So I finally decided to check the website out, and that's where I saw this one. I purchased both of these for $30 because they were having a sale for like 60% off. And then I had a coupon where I signed up and I got like a 15% discount. Well, this one, I didn't use the 15% discount because I came across a 20% discount in addition to what they were already discounted. So it's probably paid less than the actual $30 for it. But this is the one I got first. And then the next day I got this one. This one is called Everyone Deserves the Chance to Fly, and it's a 65 by 40. As you can see, this one is obviously called Wicked, and it's a 62 by 35. Here is my first suggestion to Crafthub, the folks at Crafthub. Both paintings came in individual bags, trash bag like things like this. My suggestion, switch to boxes, because as you can see, the boxes are mangled. Both of them came mangled. It did not hurt the diamond painting any, and even if the diamond paintings were wrinkled, what I do is I put any wrinkled diamond painting. Sorry for the movement of the camera. I'm holding the phone in one hand. Anyway, what I do with any diamond paintings that are wrinkled, I set it between two artist canvas boards and connect those or hold those together with binder clips, and then I put it between my mattress and box spring. If you do that, key is to put the kit where most of your body weight lays when you're sleeping. And I sleep on it for a couple days, 2-3 weeks, however long until I get around to taking it out. Works like a charm for me every single time. Now, that's the first suggestion I want to make to Crafthub, is to switch to boxes. Stop using the trash bags. Or if you do use those trash bag methods, at least wrap these in like bubble wrap or something to protect the boxes from getting all jumbled up like they are. I know that is no fault of Crafthub. They cannot, control what the shippers do with the packages or how the shippers treat the packages once it leaves their facility, but that is just a suggestion. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside here. Well, the diamond painting video unboxing on... Sorry, my leg's in the way too. Don't mind me and the camera movement. Hopefully I'm not making everybody sick. I've asked my son to hold the phone, but, he'd probably get bored and complain. Anyway, the video that I saw, or when I kept seeing these ads everywhere on Facebook, people were saying it was a partial. And I responded, and then it was through several different ads that I saw these, and I can't remember exactly which one I commented on. And I tried to find it to make sure that my memory was correct. So this is based off of my recollection, not guaranteeing that was what was actually said. But I responded because I asked if it was indeed a partial, because some people were saying that their skin, I'm going to try and get you as close to possible as I can, that their skin, because as you can see, it looks like that's print, right? their faces and their hands and her shoulders and all, it looks like it's just print, that there's no drills. All that is drilled. The only thing on this canvas that is not drilled is the word wicked, which is what makes this a partial. I swear that somebody from Crafthub responded saying that it is a full drill canvas. It is not a full drill canvas because 100% of this canvas, and I looked at both of them and I did to make sure that there was no damage to the canvases. Both of them, the word wicked is not drilled. So that is what makes them a partial. If they did have drills on them, then it would be 100% full coverage, and it's not. Now, I could be wrong that whoever responded for Crafthub said that it was a full drill. I could be wrong on that. Like I said, I could not find that exact post or that exact ad. But I do want to say it is not a full drill canvas. These are round drills. And somebody else said that to be careful when you get to the drills for the skin tone, because those are some tiny drills. I looked at those last, oh my gosh, they are tiny, tiny drills. They are like half the size of a round drill, if not a little bit smaller than that. So do be careful. That's another suggestion number 2 for Crafthub. If you're going to do render kits with the skin tone and not leave the skin tone as print, make sure all the drills are the same size. If it's necessary, please make the diamond painting bigger to get that clarity. I would not have minded for this to be bigger than it is, just to have the same size drills. Okay, so what I am going to do at this point, ladies and gentlemen, is I am going to pause the video and set my phone down and take the diamond painting out. But first, let me go over, I should say, in a few seconds, I'm going to go over it. As you can see, it is licensed from Crafthub. I wanted to do an actual Wicked themed diamond painting, and I kept seeing these ads for Crafthub all over Facebook. That's what made me click on it. On the side here, more of their branding. There is a QR code right there. I'm going to assume that takes you to like some kind of discount. I have not scanned that myself, but all their branding. And there's a warning hazard, chicken small parts. Yeah, that's the drills. This is, what's in the box. And diamond painting. This is the other side. It is licensed from Universal. And it's the same thing on the other box. So now I am going to pause the video and take the diamond painting out. So please bear with me. Hey everybody, I am back. Thank you so much for continuing to watch the video. Sorry about the weird angle. I've turned my phone around to do like a wide so you can see, try to attempt to show you the full thing. And I had to redo a new video or start from this point because when I went to go, I paused the video and went to go set it behind me, and somehow or another I turned off the camera function on my phone or video function on my phone. So here you go. Here's everything that comes inside the kit. Of course, it does come in one of those dust bags, and there's their branding right there with a thumbnail and the drills. This instruction sheet on one side, instructions on one side, and Wicked Diamond Painting Kit 6 key advantages. Yeah. I guess these, I'm not sure what those are for. Turn this around here so you don't see my laundry on the side. Here is the legend. There is no inventory sheet. So that is suggestion number 3 for Crafthub, to include a inventory sheet with, that looks just basically like copy the legend on the side and put it on a separate piece of paper. Because some of the complaints, so I'm turning the phone around again to do landscape mode. Several people complained, or commented, not complained, that there was a full bag of drills missing from their order. And I suggest, when I messaged them on Facebook, and I suggested that to them. I said it'll make it easier for those of us who do these unboxings to count the bags to see if we got all of the drills. Here is a basic toolkit. Here are the drills. Cute color palette. The number on the drills matches the sticker on the dust bag. But if you store your drills separately, from the painting canvas itself, I would still write on it what it is. And here's, like I said, the 6 key advantages. The canvas is, I would say, medium soft. I wouldn't say super soft. And it says wrinkle free, but there are just slight wrinkles, which, like I said, I will put in between 2 artist canvas boards and stick it between my mattress and box springs, where most of my body weight lays when I'm sleeping. I'll take care of that in a heartbeat. Like I said, the only thing that is not diamond painted is the word wicked, and that, in the color, outline in it. There are no special drills, and I could not tell you. It says there are 46 colors. Shoot, I did it again. I somehow or another stopped the video. But I'm going to zoom in here. As you can see, A35 through 46 has the letter M after the DMC number. Now 310 is listed on here twice with 2 different symbols. So please be careful with those drills. Because as you can see up here, it's the normal symbol. But down here, it's that symbol. Now, I think that M stands for many, because I peeked at the diamonds and went to see if I could find them, and they were tiny. I am going to pause this video and set the phone down, and I'm going to get that particular train of drills out so you can see. But they are, like I said, round drills, and they appear to be the normal standard size. These also appear to be acrylic drills, which I have no issue with. The video that I saw, the creators, like, the drills are, I'm not sure what the exact words were, but she was like they were stanky. She appears to not plan on using those drills at all, to replace all the drills with what she has in her spare stash. I am going to go upstairs to where I've got my, shoebox collection of crystal spare drills, because I plan on blinging out her staff here and her crown. I may go to the store and buy some Diamond Dot sticky glue or adhesive glue and doing the word wicked. I don't know if I want to do the background part of it, like the outlining part of it. You never know, but I might do the word wicked. I don't know if I have any 310 AB or any 310 crystal. I will have to decide once I go through all my spare drills, but I'm thinking about doing that. If I do have some, I might do the word wicked in squares, just because of the way the style in which it's written. Squares might fit in here better for like full coverage. And I don't know if I want to on Alphaba, or however you pronounce her name, if I want to enhance anything on her. I think I should. I might do something in her broom right here. And then right here is some more, I guess, copyright stuff. That is a suggestion number 4 for Crafthub. Do not put this on the painting. The video that I saw, she said that is sticky, and I'm going to test that out for you. Yes, that is sticky, so it appears that all the symbols around it are of 310, so I might just grab some extra 310 and just fill all that in. Like I said, suggestion number 4, do not put the branding or anything, on the actual picture itself. Put it all down below, like you have with this stuff right here. Like I said, let me pause the video real quick, and I'm going to get those drills out from A35 to 46. Hey, I'm back, everybody. May not be much of a jump for you, but it took me a couple minutes. I didn't exactly get all of them because I didn't want to make a big old strand. But this is from A39 to A46. Look how tiny those drills are. So I got out in a bag of regular size drills too. This is the regular size drills. Let's see if I can get a close-up of them together. That way you can actually see how tiny they are. They look to be half the size of the regular drills. And like I said, I think these are acrylic. Let's see if I can do a close-up of Galinda. Drill field is clear. Some say guide circles. There's guide circles on some of them. At least to me, like on those L's, but I don't see what they would term as guide circles on these. Oh, also, her lips are not drilled. Neither are the eyes. So you're gonna, but here's a good example. Look at the drill field with the arrow and the 310 symbol next to what is for her skin. Those are tiny. Like I said, suggested one of the first, like, so far, well, you know what, I'm sorry to keep stopping what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my thoughts in order here. Let's go over the suggestions that I have for Crafthub so far. First, use boxes. If you're going to continue using these trash bag like materials to save money, at least wrap the actual kit box in bubble wrap to protect it during shipping. 2, make the painting bigger if necessary to make all the drills the same size. And if you're going to use, well, I like the one thing I like, even though they are tiny, the drills are tiny. When you use the same DMC number, I do like that Crafthub used a different symbol between the two. That makes it less confusing and less chance, I wouldn't say less chance of them getting confused and put in to a storage system if you don't work out of baggies. I use like the art dye little round containers, look like a pill bottle kind of thing. I use those. So I have, when I kit up, I'm going to have to be very careful not to mix those two drill sizes. Both collars look to be, well, 310's black anyway, so like I suggest, if you need to make the picture bigger in order to have all the drills the same size, make the picture bigger. That was suggestion number 2. Suggestion number 3. Honestly, forgot what it was. I should have written these down. But suggestion number 3 would be to, I remember. Inventory sheet. Don't pay attention to my laundry on the side there. Make a separate inventory sheet so when people unbox these, they can count their bag of drills and make sure they have all of what they need. Plus, I also told them when I messaged them about that I hate using the legend on the canvas itself. I usually, when I'm done working on the kit, I usually tape up the edges and either paint over it. Acetone does take it off, but you have to rub really good to get it to come off. In my opinion, you can't just wipe it off like that. If it was that easy, I would do that with all of mine. And that was suggestion number 3. Suggestion number 4 was to not put any type of branding on the actual picture. This right here should never have been on the picture, in my opinion. That could have gone down here. What is a saving grace in this instance is the fact that this is sticky and I can put 310 drills on here. And I got plenty in my backup stash of drills if I run out. And I'm going to pause the video again, and I'm going to unbox the other one. Bear with me. Thank you, folks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. This is Wicked, the second one. Same stuff that came in as Everyone Deserves a Chance to Fly. Here is the color palette. I am not going to bring out the drills. It's more like a close-up. Once again, the word Wicked is not diamond. The word itself is not or does not have drills on it. There is branding right here again on the image itself, but it appears the glue, as you can see, it's like a little box kind of right there, and only part of that does have glue on it. So I do have some acrylic paint markers. I might just take those and try and see if I can match the colors up, because it goes from like black to green, and paint over that. Or I might just get some Diamond Dots glue and use that to put drills down right there. Again, I am going to bling up her staff here and her crown. Everything on here, their faces, both their faces, is 100% drilled. The only thing besides the lettering on alphaba, I should say, that is not drilled is the rings on her fingers. Those are not drilled. That's just straight up canvas. Drill field looks good. I'm actually excited to do both of these. 44 colors, again showing the M at the end. Those, I'm assuming those are the drills for the skin tone on both characters. And 2 different symbols for 310. Regular 310 is just those 3 dots and a triangle on this one, and it's the plus sign for the little mini drills on this one. Again, if you have to make the pictures bigger to make all the drills the same size, do so. Again, no ABs. I may trick out Emerald City's castle right there. Not trick out, but bling it out. As well as the crown and the staff on Glinda, or Glinda is the actual name. And the staff on, or the broom I should say, for Elphaba. But the faces look pretty good, I want to say. And again, having a separate inventory sheet would be a big plus. I hope everybody liked this video, whichever platform you happen to be watching it on. Please comment any suggestions on how to do these videos in the future. Sorry about all the movement. Like I said, I was holding the phone with one hand while I was filming. I love y'all. Have a good day. And like Kara, the principal painter, says, if you could be anything in this world, be kind. Goodbye, y'all.